Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and for those who do not know me, my name is Andrea and I am always sending you so much love is being sent to each and every single one of you. So today we are going to be discussing a very important subject, and this super important subject is all about dry fasting. For those of you who do not know anything about me, I am an expert dry faster. I have been incorporating dry fasting as a regular routine for more than 2 years now. I have done anywhere from 48 hours all the way up to 106 hours. I'm pretty sure it's well over 200 separate dry fasts now. So the main thing about the dry fasting is that we really want to be safe when we're dry fasting. For those of you who do not know anything about dry fasting, I highly recommend that you go and do some research on the dry fasting so you really have an idea of what it is that happens to the physical body, how autophagy works, and how regeneration of cells work. But I've had so many requests about proper ways to go into the dry fast to be prepared in the physical body, and then as well to break the dry fast, because we really want to be safe when we do this. So like I said, anybody who doesn't know, please go do your research. So today I'm so excited because I get to share amazing information about the dry fasting. And so for the dry fasting preparation, I have done a very specific dry fasting preparation that I now use. I use this on a very regular basis, and I share this with a lot of people because this preparation for the dry fast and the breaking the dry fast is the most important thing you can do. So here I am, I'm sharing my beautiful information today. So for the preparation of the dry fast, here is what I specifically do, and this is what I specifically recommend. I recommend, guess what? We drink water. We drink water all day on the before we're going to be doing the dry fast. Now, I drink Kangen water. This water has a pH level of 9. So when I recommend drinking water, I recommend drinking either spring water, or I recommend drinking Evian water, or if you have Kangen water, use the amazing Kangen water for any type of fasting. Wet fasting, dry fasting, Kangen water has so many benefits. I highly recommend you do some research on the Kangen water as well. I'm super blessed. I don't actually have a Kangen machine, but I have someone who brings me the amazing Kangen water. So what I recommend is we drink the water all day long, because here's the thing is we really want to make sure that our body is super hydrated when we're drinking it. So I'm not talking about, hey, let's drink this in 15 minutes, because here's the thing, we want the water to be absorbed fully into the body, and we do not want to be just peeing it all out, because then we're not really hydrating the body. So my personal recommendation for the hydration of the body is that we drink small increments, so 8 ounces. I recommend drinking this about every 45 minutes to an hour, and I recommend doing this the whole day before you begin your dry fast. Now, I begin my dry fast at evening time, so this is perfect because in the morning I just wake up and I decide I'm going to be doing a dry fast, which is amazing because then I start drinking the water to make sure my body is fully hydrated. Now, another thing that I do for preparation every single dry fast is the food. I eat a high water content meal. So what is a high water content meal? So the high water content meal really consists, I'm going to share with you, it consists of 1 serving of protein to 5 servings of vegetables. Now, all the vegetables contain a very high water content. So what happens is when you eat the vegetables, the water that comes from the vegetables really doesn't absorb into the body. It takes a little bit longer to absorb into the body. So this is able to you're able to really extend the dry fast when you're eating these vegetables that are really full of water content. Then what I do after I eat that, what I do is I get into the bathtub. Now, sometimes I have a hot bath, sometimes I have a cold bath. It really depends upon how you're feeling in the present moment. But what I do in this bathtub is I fill the bathtub up, and then I will put Epsom salts into the tub. Now, specifically if you're going to be doing a dry fast, you want to make sure your Epsom salts are the non-scented ones, because these contain a higher magnesium and it doesn't contain as much chemicals within these ones. So really make sure that when you're going out buying your Epsom salt, that you just buy the pure Epsom salt and really put in a good 2 to 3 cups of Epsom salt. Also, what I do is I also put in baking soda, and the Epsom salts are really good for the body to absorb magnesium, because we don't only absorb the hydration through drinking, but we also absorb it through the skin. And this is part of the reason why when I dry fast, I do not touch water at all. So when we go into the tub, soak in the tub for at least a half an hour. Now, sometimes I'll soak in the tub for a minimum half an hour, but I go all the way up to an hour. And so once we have absorbed all the magnesium, and the baking soda really helps to keep the body alkaline, what I do after that is I have a small 6 to 8 ounce cup of water. And of course, again, high quality water. And then after I have, what I do is I put in a half a teaspoon all the way up to a teaspoon of baking soda. And I just simply shoot it back, and I see where how my hydration is for my body. Usually I've been really preparing all day long and my body feels super hydrated. So then I'm absolutely ready to begin my dry fast. So after that, what I do is I do the dry fasting. Of course, I have 0 water, basically living off of air. And my usual dry fast now go usually about 48 hours. We really want to go past the 24-hour mark. We really want to hit the deep ketosis. You can go out and buy the ketosis sticks, and it's really great to be checking your ketosis sticks as you go along so that you know when you hit deep ketosis. Because when you hit the deep ketosis, then the autophagy really begins. So until you are aware of how long it takes for you to get into ketosis, this is highly recommended. I can instantly tell when my body is in ketosis now. For those of you who are just beginning, it's great to go, and so that you really have an understanding, so that you know when you are hitting the deep ketosis. So then after, when I'm going to break my dry fast, so let's say it's been 48 hours and I'm now going to break my dry fast, it's super important that you break your dry fast in a very specific way. I have a couple main ways that I break my dry fast. There's 2 ways that I break the dry fast. And so first I'm going to discuss the urine, okay? So I will sometimes break my dry fast using the urine. And this is the urine I have collected after I've hit deep ketosis. So if I'm gonna break my dry fast with urine, what I'll do is when I go to break it, I will drink 6 to 8 ounces of urine that I have collected. The urine can be sitting on the counter. You can infuse the urine with sunlight. It really works very well. It doesn't have to be refrigerated. It can be refrigerated. I just prefer to break my dry fast just using urine that was just sitting on the counter and has been infused with sunlight. So I'm going to be making a separate video about the actual collection of the urine during the dry fasting and then breaking the dry fast with the urine. But if you're going to break the dry fast with the urine, you do not want anything else besides the urine for 1 hour afterwards. So if you're going to break your dry fast with urine, what you do is just break it with the urine and then simply wait an hour. And then you do this process that I'm going to share afterwards. So if you choose not to break it with the urine, what you need to do is you need to have, when you go to break it, you have a 6 to 8 8-ounce glass of water, and input into the 6 and 8-ounce glass of water, put a half a teaspoon all the way up to a full teaspoon of baking soda, and then drink that. And so this is really breaking the dry fast. So every 15 minutes, we want to be hydrating the body with a 6 to 8-ounce glass of water after that. So after you have your first initial one, then you want to have 6 to 8-ounce waters every 15 minutes for up to an hour. So if I've done a longer dry fast than 48 hours, so let's say I go for 5 days, 6 days, then we want to hydrate the body much longer because you've been in autophagy for more of an extended period of time and your body has really need for more hydration. This is super important to break the dry fast this very specific way, because what happens when we break the dry fast, your cells and organs are filling up with water. So we do not want to be flushing everything out. We want to make sure that we break it in this very specific way. So every 15 minutes all the way up to an hour. So if I've done an extended dry fast, say 4 to 5 days, then I would be extending this process. So same process, 6 to 8-ounce glasses of water every 15 minutes, and then simply I would do that all the way up to 3, 4, sometimes even 5 hours. I do check in and see where the hydration of my body. Now, if you're peeing normally, then that generally means your body is very hydrated. Also, during this process is when I would shower, I would really bathe, and I would prepare the meal that I was going to eat. And same thing with the meal when you break the dry fast. You can you can also add bone broth into there. I've done some bone broth and that's really fantastic and great to do that as well. So when you go to eat your food, then you can really eat the same thing. 1 serving of protein all the way up to 5 servings of vegetables to really ensure that your body is super hydrated. Now, this is the process that I have been using, and it is very, very, very effective, and it works very well, and I'm super grateful to be sharing this amazing content with you. So anybody who has any questions about the preparation and the breaking of the dry fast, please go ahead and comment underneath this video. And I really appreciate each and every one of you coming to join me to learn some more about dry fasting, because dry fasting is amazing. Dry fasting is amazing. It heals so much in the body, and I'm actually going to be posting a bunch more videos as regards to the dry fasting and how it's really helped me to cure foot tumors and how many other things I've actually used to help the healing process within my body. So anybody who likes this video, please like it, please comment on this video, and please share it with anybody who's really looking to do some dry fasting, because we want to make sure that we are safe during the dry fasting. And for anybody who's new, like I said, please go out and do your research when it comes to the dry fasting. So thank you guys very, very, very much. And I am sending you always so, so much love. And for those of you who want to be a part of my fasting group, I do have a fasting and spiritual group, and this is all on Facebook, and we support each other through the fasting and through the spiritual ascension journey. So I really hope to see you all on my Facebook. And anybody who likes this video, please share this video. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. And I am sending you so much, much, much love. Sending you very, very much love. Have an amazing, beautiful day.